Guys, I want to show you something special, something so amazing that when I saw it, I fell in love with it and I bought this hotel restaurant. Let's go. My name is Rafik. I'm the founder of Break Capital, an investment company that focuses on value-add real estate investing. Our approach is very straightforward. We focus on acquiring value-add assets with vacancies, with distress, with deferred maintenance, and actively improve these properties and stabilize them to allow them to serve the communities where they're located. I was in Colombia on the beach on one of the islands when I got a call from a broker saying, Rafik, I got a hotel that the seller spent $10 million on. Would you like to buy it for $1 million? I did the math in my head very quickly. I said, hold on a minute. If somebody spent $10 million on a hotel and I buy it for $1 million, it sounds like a very good deal. So I immediately said, yes, I'm interested. Set up a showing. I'll be in Minneapolis on Monday. Let's go tour the property. This is a wedding hall, hotel, restaurant in New Prague, Minnesota. This is a 18,000 square foot mansion. It was built by a mayor of New Prague. It was built right next to the biggest employer in town, which was a mill at the time. We have a special video about the mill you can find in our channel too. This property occupies the entire block. There's 3 properties that were combined. The lot, this, and then there's a warehouse building. It used to be a Napa store actually. I will tell you about some challenges we had with this building and how we lost a lot of money on it in the beginning, but now how we're gonna recover and actually make it very profitable. Well, here's the problem. I've never owned hotels. I don't know anything about hotels. I'm not a hotel guy. We do industrial warehouses, we do shopping centers. I haven't been able to lease that property or bring a tenant because of the functional obsolescence of the property, as it's located in a smaller town and there is no room for 300 people to have a wedding or an event. So as an event center it didn't work. As a hotel it was too small, 14 rooms. And so we decided to go ahead and take out all the units on the first floor to create a big 3,000 square foot hall to accommodate parties of 250 to 300 people for weddings and banquet hall events. Now, that's another $500,000 expense. And we spent $500,000 to complete the transaction. The reason why the property was selling so cheap is because it wasn't finished. A whole bunch of work was left undone and we had to close the permits and complete the project. Look at the brass railings. Everything here was made with love and attention to detail. When people have weddings, they can have a poker room, a poker table. Wasn't there a pool table here before? Go on Facebook, Marketplace, and look for a pool table, and we'll get one. This is a bar. It's connected to the basement refrigeration with a bunch of pipes. So you can actually dispense several types of beers. Pretty cool, huh? 1898. This actually was built after the house ends where we are right now. We used to be a street. The house ends right here behind you. One of the things that I learned from this experience, no matter how beautiful any building is, it requires a certain operator. The soul of the building is a guy who runs it. So this room right here was used as a wedding hall venue for past 6 years now, and you can accommodate up to 300 people in here, correct? Check out the bathrooms. These are Taj Mahal bathrooms. We built them, Class A. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Let's go upstairs. All this was installed by the lady before us. And then you got this balcony that overlooks this beautiful city. In that lot right there, there'll be a music amphitheater and it's going to create a lot of traffic, and this is the only restaurant that will serve it. So with the right operator, I think this is a tremendous opportunity. And of course, there is the mill. A story of a beauty and the beast and how they interplay together. And I happen to be the guy in the middle of it all. As long as you focus on always adding value, you'll always make some kind of a profit on a property. So here, I'm trying to focus on adding value to the community, work with some local friends, and they will make this thing a beautiful property. After $1.5 million investment, we finally leased it to somebody who barely paid our mortgage, and I thought, all right, I'll be okay. 5 years later, when that tenant left, we can't use the rooms upstairs. We have 9 rooms upstairs and we can't use them because we have no handicap accessibility. So we need to figure out how to install an elevator. Finally decided to pull the trigger And $200,000 later, we have an elevator for the upstairs. We also installed a handicap accessible bathroom. And eventually, I think this thing is gonna be an amazing property. When I came in here 5 years ago, all of this was here. And I was blown away by how beautiful this property was. This was all made in Czech Republic and shipped in here. There's 9 rooms on the second floor. This is actually almost ready to go, right? So this room was bigger and we put an elevator right here. Look at this. By the way, when people have weddings in this facility, there's a dining room on the other side, and this happens to be a dance floor. And it's right next to a bar right there and a lounge in this area. So this is a cool area for people to have fun. When we bought the property, the equipment in this building was worth way more than we paid for the building itself. I mean, it was all brand new, never used. Of course, it's been used since then now. We bought it 6 years ago. But these right here are pizza ovens, and you can make great Italian pizzas. Next thing we're gonna do here is buy a whole bunch of furniture, outfit the place so that we can Airbnb it for our patrons and for the wedding party. We want to outfit the kitchen with the proper equipment, with forks, with knives, with tables, with chairs. I've never done this before, by the way, and I'm a little nervous, but I'm really leaning into this operator, and based on his experience, he's worked in the hotel and restaurant industry for the past 15 years, and I feel his energy. I think we'll be able to make this thing work. I think it was a really successful venture, and I'll bring you guys back and show you guys how this operates in 6 months. When I bought this property 5 years ago, I was so excited because of the beauty that was instilled in here by prior owners. However, it's been a challenging property and I've been stressing out a lot. But here's what I learned. When you bring a tenant, always check references. Now that I came here, I met with a new tenant, and I'm gonna try to partner up with him and really elevate him. I really wanna find a way to add value to my tenant, and hopefully he will reciprocate and add value back to me. I'm super excited for the next chapter of the evolution in the saga of this building, because I thought I'm gonna lose about $250,000, but it sounds like we might not lose any money when we partner up with this restaurateur to make this into an amazing premier wedding hall, restaurant, and a hotel. And it's gonna be a spectacular addition to the landscape of the city of New Prague. As long as you're honest and honorable, everything's good. Yep. If people start stealing money or whatever, the whole thing gets shut down. We start over, we sell the building, okay? So you gotta clean all of this stuff, and when you sell all that stuff, just put all the money in the bank and recycle the money. That's how you do it. Just come in and find a way to add value to people in the community. Spot them, give them an opportunity, take a little risk. Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. Here, learned a lot, now we're gonna start winning.